Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman ZX Advent. Last time we left off, we had gotten the introduction stage out of the way, and Pichu tried to steal my biometal! But yes, expect to hear the term booty a lot during Ashe's story, that's all I gotta say.
Because booty.
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 Yes. Alright.
I could spend an entire session of just saying booty, but then you get tired of hearing the word booty.
Yes. Okay, so it's second verse, same as the first. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I am going the wrong way. Because I've only got the...
Red door.
Yeah, that's right. I keep thinking the green card key's the first one. It just shows how long it's been since we last recorded.
What card do you begin in ZX first?
You start with the yellow card key in ZX.
Meanwhile, in this game, we don't believe in yellow card keys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go to the Tower
You
of
can go
Verdue.
up or the frozen area.
Tower of Verdue it is. So, think I'll hit spikes again?
Depends. Are we gonna die to that mini-boss spider that I hate so much?
Probably not. Like, I find that thing stupid easy just because I've fought things in previous Mega Man games that are a lot harder.
I'm still just gonna bitch at that being my least favorite early on mini-boss fights.
And, of course, they lock us in here.
You know, once when you say all the things you need to say about interesting facts here and there, it's just hard. It makes it hard to think of what random topics can you think of that could still relate to any previous series of ZX or the X series or Zero.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, the Tower of Verdue looks a lot like the elevator tower of Neo Arcadia.
Honestly, you could just tell me this be no different from Boomerang and I might buy it.
Yeah, like there's so many references that Inti Creates made when developing these games that from the previous two, even Legends, in these games, and it's kind of nifty.
And speaking of collections, Capcom, would you please kindly do us a favor of giving us our specific handheld collections?
Yeah, not
that
gonna
we
lie.
come to love?
I would like to see a collection of Battle Network, because it is so hard to get a hold of Battle Network 1 and 2.
I can understand it can be very risky to especially do the Star Force because it has the top and bottom screens.
Yeah.
Unless you want to use this as an example.
Yeah.
But it makes it funny when you think back how, like, what if instead this collection was released on the Wii U, a game that had the utilization of both screens.
Yeah, like, a lot of DS games were beneficial for honestly putting them on the Wii U because of that double screen. Alright.
Not to mention, it does leave a good fun argument, especially when it comes to collections such as the Battle Network and Star Wars, because there are many version ports. Like, can you add a challenge of including all of them in just one version instead of just, you know, separate ports?
Yeah. Oh, they know how else has done this attack. Ow.
That's always difficult to dodge.
It can be. It's possible, it's just you gotta watch. Oh, we actually destroyed something.
Logic is you could actually break the legs.
Yeah.
But do you really wanna?
He's being stubborn this time. Ah! I stood in the wrong spot too. Oh well. Well, we actually got to see more of what that thing did this time. Playing as Gray barely did a thing.
Yeah, you can actually break a piece of the ground where you can go down further, which does affect what you can somewhat grab.
Yeah. Ashe, I find, is a bit more of the easy mode of this game, though, just because of her Gemini laser shot. Thanks, game, when I tried to dash jump.
Speaking of lasers...
Okay, let's try this again. There we go. All I was trying to get. Not too bad so
The
far.
funny news is
at
that
least.
we can't really call Gray the hard mode, just more like normal mode. To
Yeah,
make it fair.
average is the best way to put it. I'd call Ashe as the easier because she has a higher power output and because, again, of her Gemini laser ricochet shot. But now we actually get to see some more major dialogue changes going up against Rose Spark here.
It'd be a rare dialogue stats sometimes matter, but at the same time, don't.
Yeah.
For a raider to make it this far is quite something. Yeah,
To be fair, how did that guy pass the spiders is my question.
Accept my
Yeah.
thorny embrace and allow your soul to be scattered like petals on the breeze.
Oh yeah, I got curious and was looking at the voice actors for Mega Man X7, and it turns out a lot of them reprised their roles for this game. Gray.
I mean, it goes again with my joking how that for whatever dumb reason, Capcom just likes to keep these same voice actors and never change them.
Yeah. Well, best example is Gray. He's voiced by Peter Mungum, who voices X in X7.
It's a good thing he doesn't sound like X from X7, otherwise that would have been very painful sounding to hear.
Funny you mentioned that. Like, the only reason I got curious to bring it up is I was watching a review on X7 and I heard X's voice and it's like, wait, that sounds way too familiar. I'll go look it up and it's like, oh my god, he is the exact same voice for X and Gray.
He slightly he slightly changed his voice, but the good news is that it doesn't sound like that iconic X sounding of what we know of X7 when you think of X7 from X.
Yeah.
Because it's just like,
Stop!
this is not the X we're
I'm the one
familiar
you
with.
want.
You go through 6 games, and this is what he sounds like?
Yeah.
Girl, I'm busy. Just wait
I think
there.
Rosemark is gay.
Yeah, I think so.
When I finish ripping this man's soul out.
Also applying to LGBT before LGBT became a woke thing.
The
Yeah.
security system to malfunction. What are you doing here?
You know, you're really starting to get on my nerves. Now look what you've done.
Aren't you beating
Let my
thorns?
sacrifice get away. What am I doing here? Okay, I'll tell you.
Everyone
Such
who plants
animosity.
team-based getting on my stand.
Yeah, no puns.
Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Rose Park. I sacrifice those unfortunate enough to wander into this tower. You too can become a sacrifice for the strength of the new king. Biometal Model W.
He actually explains it to Ashe, whereas Gray, he just plays with him.
Round 2, same as the first, nothing much to say.
Yeah, the only difference is Ashe is dealing more damage because of her charge shot, and the fact that I've never seen him throw those so frequently like this.
I wonder if it has to do with based on the AI's programming or just based on how close you are or not.
Maybe.
Yep, he's doing that.
Yep.
The only difference I know is that the hard modes, in no matter which character you play, they do one additional attack.
Yeah. It's kind of a carryover from, I want to say, the Zero series. When you had a high enough rank, the bosses would get one extra attack, and it had a bit of a timing where you couldn't hit them.
Imagine this game, they still kept their ranks. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Oh, the nerve, that strength. How? I'm wilting.
I think we heard separate recording sessions out of those 2 lines.
Yeah, but no, like, Ashe, again, her ricochet shot just makes these bosses seem so much more simpler when they're in a boxed room.
It kind of goes was the whole joking theory of what would happen if Mega Man could have had Ricochet bullets like that. It would just make a lot of fights
Well,
so much easier in previous Mega Man games.
yeah, like if the Gemini laser in Mega Man 3 worked like this, I don't think any boss would have survived.
You're one of the gang who attacked our airship, aren't you? No! Stop! Stay away!
It's no use. He's in a total panic.
Calm down. I'm here to help you.
Stay back! Get away! Ah!
What just happened?
Total and utter defeat. That man, unable to endure the terror, fell victim to Model W.
Model W? This humongous thing is a biometal?
Biometal Model W. A biometal made from an ancient weapon.
Who the heck are you?
Made from an ancient weapon, huh?
I was gonna say, Ash, language and also the volume. We're right here. You don't need a
The
shout.
chosen one for Model A? What a disappointment.
Yeah, but the fact that Cyranak confirmed that it's made from an ancient weapon kind of states that Model W is made from Ragnarok, the satellite weapon that Weil fused with in 04.
Slowly
I am
noticing a
Aeolus,
pattern
the
in
Wind
some few Mega Man games where that
Model
usually a
H.
satellite is some sort of like form of destruction.
Codename Sharnak.
Yeah,
Shadow Mega Man Model P.
the X
Or at
series
least
did it
almost
twice.
every game has it.
Model H?
They didn't have one in the
Model
classic
P?
series, did they?
Are these the other Mega Men?
Actually, Mega Man 3, you were going to satellites collecting metals.
Prometheus was talking about?
And
Operational
then in the
time
beginning of
limit
Star Force
exceeded.
1, you had a satellite, but the
Retrieve
satellite
Model
wasn't really meant to be used for destruction, but just
I'm
as
right
a
here.
way
Are you
to
just
look at
gonna
other
run away?
things. And then became the final level.
Yeah.
Us? Run away? Don't be stupid. We're letting you live, for now.
Why did that line remind me of Shadow?
Right now, our first priority is developing Model W. We can take care of you anytime.
And do it
Operational time
now,
limit exceeded.
dipshit.
Requesting you move expeditiously. Model W awareness level 2. Estimated time till Maverick generation
5717 seconds.
Hey! you
Anybody
made
want to
it
do the
Model
math to
W
determine how
with
many
all
minutes and
those
hours that is?
Mavericks?
Meh, I don't wanna.
Your ignorance knows no bounds. The fact that you even need to ask shows that you are not fit to be a Mega Man. You may live for now, but the next time we meet will be your last.
Finally, we were able to reach you. Are you okay? We've verified that the security system has indeed been disarmed. Now you should be able to continue.
Well, that was definitely some interesting information. Again, the stories do tell a bit of differences depending on the character, which is a nice touch.
Now try not to fall in the spikes.
Yeah. Let's not have a repeat of the final area. That was hilarious.
My favorite thing, every time people beats Rose Sparks, there's the one in the off chance some people die to those spikes.
Yeah.
And that's when you actually, after transforming into Rose Sparks.
Mm-hmm. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, let's get that. Make
I just thought of something on the screen.
What's up?
The screen looks like an upside down of a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? A lot of stuff running in the... Wait a minute. This texture here looks like the keys you get in Blaster Master Zero.
Foreshadowing?
And he creates, Where'd you get your inspiration from?